Paul, as your fellow countryman once said, football, bloody hell.
Yeah.
What a game.
Yeah, still raw, again at home, it's not been good enough. I can't sit here and dress it all up. It's not been good enough. It's on me. I'm the manager. I take responsibility for how it's been. But what it did show me was we still got a group that's still there. Fair play to them. Yeah, fair play to them. Had to find a way themselves to try and get back in the game. And yeah, I just said to them there, take the. So we've obviously football changes so quickly. We've got a game in 3 days. Take the second half with you. Let me carry everything else. So I'll carry the full game. I just need them to take the second half on. In terms of not in terms of the football stuff, just the mentality stuff, the positivity, and I'll take everything else. I'll take all the stuff that comes with it.
It was a draw that felt like a win in the end because of the context of the match, but 3-0 down in the first half. What were your thoughts then? It's
difficult at times. I'll be brutally honest with you. It's really difficult. You make an individual mistake for the first goal. Just then the next one we Weston wants to run in behind. Everyone was well aware of that. Gets in, scores, and then another individual mistake. We give the ball away with a slack pass, and he puts it in the back of the net. And it's really difficult because we obviously had a good opportunity. We wallowed it after the mistake, and we get back in the game, but it didn't happen. That happens. You miss chances, but yeah, it wasn't good enough again. We have to score 4 goals to win the game today.
Was that sorry, Paul? Was that mitigating circumstances because you lost 2 real performances defensively in Skinner and Hudson?
No. I'm not going to sit here and did we miss them? Yes, absolutely we did, but that shouldn't be the reason you go 3-0 down. I think sometimes you just have to. We made an individual error in the first one, which is nothing to do with shapes or team selections or 2 up front or 1 up front or 5 up front, whatever it is. Nothing to do with that. Second one is a great pass from Spencer, gets in behind, gets a goal, and the third one's again we tried to overplay a little bit in the edge of the box, and the boy puts it in the top corner. So is it tactics, is it shapes? It's easy for people to say that. I absolutely get it, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but that wasn't down to that. I understand the obsession with 2 strikers. We just scored 3 goals there with 1 striker on the pitch, so there we go.
We come on to the positives, of course, lots of them in the second half, but was it disappointing to hear your own fans boo the team at half-time?
No, they're entitled to express the way they want to. They're 3-0 down, they've got every right to boo. I'm pretty sure. Listen, I hope the boos was towards myself rather than the players. I'm the manager. I've got to take the responsibility, which I always do. The players will tell you that. I'll always come out here and front it. It's just my character, and I'm happy to take that flack. But at the same time, as long as it's fair, we come back and come back and drew the game from 3-0 down. So by all means, please criticise us, but at the same time, have an element of praise as well, because I think it's got to be balanced, and I'm fine with it. If we lost today, then by all means we deserve all the criticism, but I think we've got to be balanced as well and give the players, not me, the players, all the credit for going back in the game.
You deserve to get back into it though, 54 with a Maori still in James, got a foothold back into it. Did you think at that point, yes, we can go and get something out of this, get a result?
Listen, this is going to sound mad, and people, I've got the pleasure of watching the game, the pleasure or displeasure, however you want to look at it. I get to see the game back, and I thought the first half we got in really good moments. We got Alani on the ball more than he ever has since he's been here. Was a positive in terms of getting into those areas. Gus and Coops nice and calm getting us into those areas. Wide players were getting on it. Forwards were at times were a bit too direct at times, but I thought we played some half decent stuff. But when you find yourself 3-0 down, people will think I'm talking all the rubbish. But then I said to the players, and there's no point. So at half time, I'll be absolutely honest. I've been in at half time and went mad. You're 3-0 down. The players know So the language at half time is all about, we have to get the next goal. You don't deserve the support to get behind you, so you have to go and make it work. You have to go and get the first goal. We have to drive it on the pitch. We go and get that goal. Then I think it was a bit of a lull for 15-20 minutes, and then we come alive at the end. I'm pretty sure that 4 minutes was added on simply because I think that they probably thought the game was over, and that's me being probably a bit cynical. We get back in the game and you get I can't remember when we scored. I think we scored 2 really late goals, and then we're going to try and push them. By the way, I'm not silly here, because they had some brilliant chances. But that's natural. We ended up putting Miles back to right back to get another attacker on the pitch and to go and try and go for it. For that's where I'm trying to say, as long as there's a bit of balance to the criticism, I was brave in putting Miles back to right back, getting a defender off, getting more attackers on the pitch.
I thought it was a collective in the end of the second half, but 92 minutes and 94 minutes, and Mari Sterling James's goals, but they just weren't goals that got you a draw. They were the quality of the strikes as well, when they were absolutely above the level. Yeah,
absolutely, and I hope everyone can see that we are, as a group, we are still together. We and that showed 3-0 down, and for me, probably the toughest period we've had in terms of standing there at the side. It's difficult, it's lonely, and I get that's a job, but to get that, I had a feel of, I think that my first season we came back in a lot of games after scoring late in a lot of games, and a little bit of a feel like that, but we have to use that energy now. We have to try and kick on. We have to go and stop conceding goals. We have to score. We've scored a decent amount of goals at times, but there's loads. I could sit here all day and talk about from minute 1 to minute 96, 90, 95, whatever it is. But it was a point gained, especially after being 3-0 down.
Final few thoughts. Through adversity can come strength, and you have had a really tough period. Could a result like this at home, in front of these home support, 2,500 here today, could that be a turning point, do you think?
I hope so. Time will tell. I hope so. I think this is an important period for us. We want to try and win as many games as we can, and I can hear supporters in every right after the game asking why we can't play like that the first half. Trust me, we've been in this game for a long time. There's never 2 halves of football. It's the same. Never. You can bring a Curzon manager out here, the 3-0 up, and they draw the game 3-each. The game's just, football's crazy. But yeah, we hope that it can kick us on. We absolutely, I'm not sitting here absolutely buzzing with how we've been so far, but no matter what, regardless of the outside noise, all the rest of it, I work tirelessly at this football club. I'm desperate to succeed. I've been down here since Monday night. It's now Saturday, and I'm part-time. It's not as if I devote my life to this football club. The people behind the scenes will tell you I'm in regularly. Supporters will tell you, I see a lot of them in the town centre, and trust me, I'm trying everything. I don't mind the criticism as long as it's not personal, and people are every right to have a pop, but I promise you we're doing everything we possibly can.
And that second half, that is someone maybe your predecessors would have been proud of, Colin Addison, on what was a very emotional day as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a real emotional day. I was fortunate to spend a couple of hours with him when I first came to the club, and we had a couple of photos together. But then he sat and spent a couple of hours with me, and talking about when he was at Hereford and Ron Atkinson and stuff like that. It was brilliant. The proper football people. Listen, I know the club's put something out, but on behalf of myself and the players and everyone at the football club, we're extremely saddened when we heard the news yesterday, and we hope that we'll take a bit of joy off of that, and we're hoping that Colin was looking down on us there in the last couple of minutes and got us over the line.
Well, thanks for your time as always. Thank you.
Thank you.